live with a rare disease, your life is probably very, very different. And while lots of young people can grow up and live with rare diseases and have fantastic full lives and get jobs and get married and sometimes even have families and do the things we all want to do, like have partners and drive hatchbacks, etc. Having a rare condition just makes your life that little bit more challenging. Everything you want to do is complicated by appointments, treatments, access to the right doctors, getting the right specialists, having a range of specialists. Again, rare conditions tend to affect multi-systems, so it's not just one condition, so you're going to have a number of doctors probably dealing with you. And this is obviously really disruptive to relationships, to having good careers, and you need really understanding employers to manage these more effectively. And in some countries, really great health insurance to make sure you can pay for all these treatments as well. And again, as people get older, what they find is sometimes the specialists to help you manage these super rare conditions just aren't there. That we really are very new science, and we're just starting to develop and help people with these conditions get to adulthood. And so sometimes there just aren't the specialist adult services around that can make things better for you and have a joined up care service that often in paediatric services is much easier to find and have experience of. So that can be really stressful as well. Knowing that there's the right treatment here, the right treatment there, going hither and thither can be exhausting for people. And seeing the right specialist who understands the condition, can put all the different challenges together and understands the wider impacts can be really, really exhausting. And what we really need to remember is that these people are people. That people with rare conditions just want, as I said before, the same things that we do, and to be included and to be spoken to and to be treated as regular human beings. And I see people every day talking over or talking around or talking to the carer and not talking to the young person or perhaps slightly older person who's living with a condition. And what they really need is to be remembered that they're people and they have the same dreams that we all do. And in the words of Belinda Carlisle, we dream the same dream and often want the same thing. As a clinical psychologist and a paediatric neuropsychologist, the symptoms people tell me about most often, of course, are related to mental health, anxiety, depression, low mood, and behavioural difficulties. And certainly in the lysosomal storage disorders, MPS 2, MPS 3, some other conditions, difficult behaviour in children and young people is really problematic and incredibly challenging for parents and carers to manage. Also, we think about wider conditions like Alpha-Mannosidosis, which again have behavioural difficulties as a key part of the phenotype when people reach the later teen years and into adulthood. And these can be really distressing for families and the people experiencing them to manage. And given the rarity and novelness of these conditions, sometimes services aren't always as sensitive as they can be in managing them. And these difficulties are so disruptive to normal and typical family life and family life cycles. Families have things they have to achieve and do every day, and difficult, challenging behaviour or psychosis-like behaviours can be incredibly challenging, demanding, and take out of everyone around the young person with the challenge. But talk to somebody, there's lots we can do, and sometimes there's ways and supports to get assistance to manage things a bit more effectively and help you feel a bit more in control. In Alpha-Mannosidosis, as many as 46% of people can suffer from significant behavioural difficulties, and really high numbers in lysosomal storage disorders generally as well. And this is a real challenge. Certainly low mood and anxiety and depression, again, your risk is doubled with any metabolic condition generally, and it puts a considerable impact on families in managing these conditions, and they're also at risk of dealing with these very difficult and low moods. And there are lots of things we can do about it: access to therapy, supports for the family and siblings, and again, support and care from a professional disease association can really help and improve the situation as well. As I said before, probably one of the things we really can do that will be the biggest change is include them. Make an effort to talk to people who look different, maybe relate differently to you. Make an effort to ask them things, be accepting, be open. If there's someone in your office who has a rare condition, include them. If there's someone in your class at school or your college class, make an effort to reach out and become their friend, or even just someone that says hello. You'd be surprised how much difference a friendly smile or hello can make to someone's general day-to-day existence. So, be a human, include people. Talk to them at bus stops, talk to them on the tram. Sometimes people don't want to talk, and that's okay too. But if someone talks to you, react to them properly and humanly and with respect as well. People just want to get on with other people. Most people are really friendly, are pretty nice, and just want to make their own little way in the world, living their life. And we shouldn't stand in their way or help them. And if you do see someone struggling with crossing or a door or a complicated feature, ask them if they want help, because they may have it covered. A friend recently came to my house who has MPS 4, is very short stature. I have very tall door handles in my house and I was really worried about it. But guess what? He had it covered. I didn't need to worry. He knows how to deal with this thing. He could sort it all out. Ask people, include people, treat them as you'd like to be treated yourself. That's how you can make a big difference as someone with a rare metabolic disease.